Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another video bar report. Today we have Space Wolves versus Dark Angels, the biggest grudge match probably in the Imperium. They don't like each other.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And Nick doesn't know what he's doing because he's playing Space Marines for the first time in a very long time, and the first time playing Dark Angels as well, right?
Yeah, I don't think I've played Space Marines in 9.
So yeah. Anyway, let's see how this goes. You're the only we don't want DC and Chris playing Imperium, especially Space Marines. It's just a no-go.
I'm the polyfiller.
Yeah, basically it's just a no-go. So anyway, and for today we're playing Scorched Earth, and we're playing on this beautiful table. So we've got the desert ruins back on the table that go really well with the mats, but we've incorporated a bit of greenery just to it just gives color to it.
A bit of camouflage, man.
Yeah, just a bit of camouflage for the Dark Angels as well. So 2,000 points. We're gonna go straight onto lists. I'm gonna go through my list because Nick needs a bit of help whilst he talks about his. So we're gonna talk about the Wolves today. We've got some new units as well, so we're really excited to use them. So Battalion, and leading the Battalion, we've got Ragnar himself.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, he is my warlord for today, same as you've got Azrael as your warlord, because when you've got two such big iconic models on the table, you need to have them as warlords. So he's my warlord for today. But for my second HQ, I've got a Primaris lieutenant. I've given him the free relic, which is the Armor of Russ, which doesn't even need an explanation of why I take it. It's too good to take. 2 up invulnerable, 2 up save, 2 up save, exactly, I missed it last time. 2 up save, 4 up invulnerable save, and when I'm in engagement range, I choose a target and they can't attack till everybody else is attacked. Now, we go on to the troops. We've got 3 units of intercessors with the rapid fire, just the normal guns. We've got 2 units of 5 with a power fist in each, and we've got a unit of 9, which I've got this plan of why I wanted the bigger squads. Hopefully it works, hopefully you see in the battle report. And again, the sergeant is upgraded to have a power fist. Now, I've spent an extra CP to have Thane of the Retinue, and what I've done is I've given the sergeant a special issue ammunition, which is called Morkai's teeth balls. Basically, we've played before. You've played against it before, so I just have to hit with it, and I believe I get rerolls of ones. I get a buff to it.
Plus 1 to wound or reroll to wound.
Something like that. It's a really
something
good,
to do with you.
Yeah, it's a really good upgrade, and to tell you the truth, it's the first time I've actually given a special issue war gear to a sergeant rather than a character, which I always forget you can do, and it's got a 30-inch range on the gun, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so that's the troops done for now. We've got 2 dedicated transports for today. We've got 2 impulsors upgraded with the rocket pods.
No invulnerable.
No invulnerable. I've upgraded them to have which probably is a mistake because there's so much plasma today. But I like them with the rocket pods. Before with the 4 up invulnerable, it was like, I'll take it. But now with the 5 up, it's like a bit of hit and miss.
It's balanced. So
it's
balance?
Exactly. Okay, we move on to elite slots. We have 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts with the macro plasmas. The Stormbolts? No, we've got the Fragstorm, and the Icarus rocket pod. And the Onslaught, instead of the Flamer. So Icarus rocket pod, Fragstorm, macro plasma, and the Gatling cannon. Exactly the same as you.
No guns on the toes though, right?
No,
just on the fingers and the shoulders.
Not enough space for that.
Not enough space.
So many guns on one model, man. Crazy. Okay, and then we've got 2 Invictor warsuits, which fit the theme of the army. I want to really be aggressive with it, so I brought them in today. They've got the Incendium Cannons, and obviously the stock loadout for the rest of it.
A bit of bony.
Yeah, and then for the fast attack, we have, for the first time in the studio, the new Thunderwolf Cavalry.
I'm happy.
Everybody's happy.
I think
everybody's happy.
They look amazing.
They look absolutely amazing. So a unit of 5. I've got the pack leader with dual lightning claws, and then I've got 4 with rocking the Thunderhammer and the Storm Shield. Classic loadout. Let's see how they do. I have played with them already on SM Plus. I won't spoil anything about that. But I'm really looking forward to using them again. Okay, heavy supports. sorry, let's finish off the fast attack. 2 units of Phoenician wolves. So I've got a unit of 6 Phoenician wolves, and I've upgraded, and I've got an extra cyber wolf in the unit just to have the bit more
extra armor save.
better armor save, more +1 wound as well. So 2 units of that, and it goes away again. It goes with the space wolves, right? And then in the heavy support, we've got a unit of eliminators.
Yeah.
That is my list for today. The list you can see in the description below.
There's wolves in the space wolves.
Yes. So yeah, that's my list. Look forward to running it. Let's go on to the Dark Angels. You'll probably need a bit of help. So let's see. I'm going to let you try.
I'm going to get voiceovered by Stephen. Yes. I'm going to be talking, but it's going to be like.
I'm going to let you do it.
Okay, so
we've got. Far you get.
It's a battalion.
Yes.
We got that far. So we've got Azrael leading the battalion today. He's our warlord. He's obviously got his warlord trait, which is the tactical doctrine warlord trait. So you can select, once you go into the tactical, you can select for a unit
always go one back.
One back.
And if you make him the warlord, you get +2 command points as well, which is great.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. More CP. Then we've got the Primaris Chaplain, which we've given him the Catechism of Fire, so the +1 to wound on a unit within 6 inches of him, and obviously his the hate one, the Litany of Hate.
Litany of Hate.
Yep, there you go. So that's just the basic one that he brings. Then we've got the Talon Master.
So good.
We've given him the relic that gives him the +1 ballistic skill.
Arbiter's Gaze.
Arbiter's Gaze. Yep, there you go. He's got a lot of shots.
He always, he always hits on 2s.
Always hits on
2s normally, but if there's any modifiers,
he'll always hit on 2s.
And what's the best thing about it? It can hit on 2s in
combat.
No, in Overwatch.
Overwatch. But he is a vehicle, so he can shoot in combat.
Yes, of course, of course. But the best thing is overwatching on 2s.
Yeah, overwatching on 2s. Yeah. Then as well, he synergizes very well with the 2 Black Knights. So we've got 2 Black Knights as well. So Raven Wing. Yeah. We've got the Plasma Talons obviously on them. That's a lot of shots. It's 2 units of 5.
I'm really not. I don't know what I'm going to do against the Plasma. I'm just gonna. It's going to be a game of hide and seek.
Yeah, I think so.
When I'm not hiding, I'm probably trying to charge.
Yeah, I even skipped over my troops because I just wanted to mention.
Yes. When you speak about the Talon Master, you need to go into
because they synergize so well.
The rest of the Raven.
Exactly. Yeah, they synergize so well together. Yeah. There's just one stratagem that we'll use during the game for sure. Then we've got as troop choices. We've got 2 units of 5 Primaris.
Intercessors.
Yeah, the Intercessors with the rapid fire weapons.
Same
as you. Then we've got the Phobos Infiltrators. Yep. And we've got the Helix Adept, I think it's
Helix
called.
Adept, yeah. Yep. So 10-point upgrade.
Yeah, 10 points upgrade, and the first wound that the unit suffers, you can just shrug it off.
Shrug it off.
So if it's a melter,
it's 10 points, but it's good. It's like Shaggy uses it a lot, and exactly. It's actually done well when he's using it.
I mean, if you suffer a wound, let's say from one of the macroplasmas,
it's like
the first one, shrug it off, and then 2 die.
2 die instead of 3.
Exactly, instead of 3. So it's brilliant.
And there was 10 points spare in the list, and it was the first thing I thought of. So perfect.
Yeah. Then we've got a unit of 5 aggressors. Yeah. You can obviously see where the Catechism of Fire is going to go. I mean, come on, +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Then we've got units of eliminators.
Same as me. Exactly same.
Yeah. Eliminators.
The sniper ones.
Yeah, the sniper ones. Which I think they're great for trying to snipe those characters once I pop those vehicles.
And you've got critters as well.
Exactly, that's true. Or they'll just be shooting each other.
That would be cool. Gunfights.
Yeah, and then we've got a unit of Inceptors with the plasma upgrades. And then we've got the same as you,
Redemptor.
The Redemptor with the macroplasma.
It's the exact same loadout.
Yeah, macroplasma, the Onslaught Gatling, the Icarus Rocket Pod, and the Storms.
Yeah, Fragstorm. It's the exact same loadout as me, but I'm winning because I've got 2 and you've got 1.
That's true.
But you've got so much plasma that
so much more plasma.
Winning.
But I have Weapons of the Dark Age.
Yes, which is filthy. Like we've been about an hour before the report. Obviously, I'm trying
I feel
to
sick.
I'm trying to let Nick feel the vibe of the Dark Angels and telling him what's good and what's not. I'm not the best Dark Angels player, but I've played them probably 5 times now with the new supplements, and he's like, wow. I'm like, I still haven't got to the spicy bit. Anyway.
I'm just used to elves.
I'm
used to scrawny
elves. Are so bad at the moment. Well, no, Drukhari coming.
Yeah.
Drukhari's coming, people. And
I mean, Harlequins is my saving grace.
True,
that's my saving grace.
Very true. Okay, so that's both lists. You've done pretty well. I don't think you needed any help anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, he gives the 4+ and bonus.
Yes, and you forgot the Ancient, right?
Yes.
The Ancient. We forgot about the Ancient. Long time we haven't used him, but You're going to see a castle probably with your army, so it's always good to add the ancient
Absolutely,
there. Okay, so we're going to go into secondaries quickly now. So we're using the ITC app, which if you're not using it, use it because it's so easy to track the game. So for my secondaries, I've gone for engage all fronts, obviously fast-paced army. I'm going for Warrior Pride, which is a great one for Space Wolves, and I've gone for Assassinate because you do have 4 units which are characters, and I do have to deal with them. So I've gone for that, and I've also got the snipers, which I can't target them even if they're not the closest. Now, do you remember which one you
so I got Grind Them Down.
You went for Grind Them Down, which is an interesting one.
Because I think I can kill more than you.
Okay.
I think I can. I went for Engage All Fronts.
No, you didn't.
No, I went for
Stubborn Defiance.
Stubborn Defiance. I went for the Dark Angels one just to give it a try.
We both wanted to try one of each of the supplements.
So I think the Engage All Fronts would probably be the easiest one for a Raven Wing army to get. But I do want to try this one. So essentially what this one is I pick an objective in my command phase, my first turn, and for every subsequent turn that I hold that objective, I get extra points.
It's a really good one. It's a really good one.
Yes.
And then lastly, you went for Bring It Down.
Bring it down, because you have a lot.
2, 4, 6, 8,
9, 10.
9, 10. So 10, and you do want to deal with these dreadnoughts.
Exactly, I'm going to shoot them.
So, cool. That's the secondaries. That's the lists.
We did it.
You've seen the battlefield. Let's go to war.
This is the strike cruiser Lion's Pride. Message to the commander of the Will of Russ. Keep out of our affairs, dog. We have no need for an intervention from the Space Wolves on Ceres 3. You yap about protecting the population, but we know you merely wish to sniff around our operations like a rabid mongrel. We grow tired of your incessant whining to the treatment of the local populace. Your claims of abductions and interrogations have fallen on deaf ears. For all your bravado and talk of sagas and honor, you choose to promote falsehoods against the Dark Angels. If we catch scent of your mange-ridden wolves on the planet, we will be forced to put a leash on you. I repeat, stay out of our business, sons of Russ, or you will find the same welcome your ancestors received from the Knights of Caliban.
The terrain is set, the armies are deployed, and we are ready for some Imperium action.
The best action.
Yes, for me especially.
It's really chaos, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll be happy. Something will die. Imperium will die for sure.
It is. Come on.
Oh,
come on.
I can feel the comments already.
It's chaos, really.
Right, we have, as Mr. Pardo and Mr. Nick said, we have Dark Angels. We have the Wolves. We are playing Scorched Earth, and if you skip the intro, naughty. But we know you guys didn't. But we have an objective here, and over on here in No Man's Land, and then Mr. Nick is pointing out lovely the two objectives on the Dark Angels side, and then we have an objective held by the Thunderwolf Cavalry, and another objective under this lovely little tarp.
Oh,
that's where the market is.
it's shading it.
Shading.
It's very hot.
So let's go through a deployment. Let's start off with, it was very tactical actually, a pair of them were very back and forth.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's too much death. Too much death.
Yeah.
This is death.
This is death. Death. Right, so let's go through the Dark Angels first.
Death to a false emperor. So yeah, we've got Azrael in the middle.
Yes.
He's going to be providing that nice little 4-up invulnerable bubble that he does with his little gremlin holding his helmet.
Is it gremlin?
Yeah. His little chaos familiar.
The Dark Angel players are fuming right now.
Why?
Yeah. I don't want to hold the camera anymore.
So we've got the Phobos in the middle, obviously trying to keep those two dreadnoughts away.
Yes,
We
of
want
course.
them on the flanks.
So Nick cleverly deployed these first, so then there's a 12-inch bubble there.
Yeah, exactly.
Null deploy.
Yeah, we've got then the 2 intercessor squads on the sides, obviously just trying to cover as much ground as we can. We're hiding with the bikes, because we don't want to get shot with macroplasma, people.
Yeah, that
Come
makes
on.
sense. Yeah.
We actually want to use the models. And then we've got aggressors at the back. Same thing, same concept. We want to use the models. We don't want to just get shot by macroplasma.
No.
We've got the Dark Talon on the side, because he's got enough maneuverability to move wherever he wants.
Love that.
And then we've got the Eliminators.
Yes,
There you go.
right.
I always call them suppressors because suppressing fire.
Yeah,
it
I
just
do the
clicks
same.
in my brain. But no, they are eliminators. They're going to eliminate some characters on the high ground. And then in reserve, we've got the Inceptors.
Lovely. Okay. For a little bit of plasma action later on.
Yeah.
Mr. Pardo, the Wolf Lord.
Okay, so flanks, we've got the Victor warsuits, like
Yep.
Nick mentioned. Yeah, I want to hide. There's so much plasma, and I haven't got any invulnerable saves on anything except the Thunderwolf Cavalry that I basically need to protect my stuff as much as possible. And there's a lot of terrain on the table, there's a lot of obscuring, so it is good. And then on the back, we've got, let's start from where you are close enough at the moment. So we've got one of the Redemptors there with the unit of wolves. I was a bit skeptic about what to do with the wolves.
Yeah.
If to go like,
I wonder why.
hide them. Oh yeah. If to go like defensive, really defensive with them, or just go like all out. And I was starting to put them really defensively. I'm like, they wouldn't do that, would they?
They wouldn't do
They
that.
wouldn't do that. They
It's
just
not.
want to hit stuff with their Thunderhammer. So I've gone like an in-between.
In
Like
between.
tried to use the terrain and where Nick was deploying to hide them,
Yes.
but still gone aggressive and put them in the as close to it possible as the
That's
to
what
deployment
That's
is.
what Wolf players want to
Yes.
see.
And then on this side we've got the Eliminators having high ground on here.
Yep.
And then in the back we've got the bigger unit of Intercessors. The 2 units of Impulsors with the characters in each. I've put the characters to mark where each one is. And then obviously we've got 5 man on each.
Yes.
And then again, using that piece of cover, we've got the other Redemptor. In reserve, I paid CP to have the 2 units of Wolves
Yes.
in reserve. And that's it, that's my own.
That's
I
it.
thought there was something else, but there isn't. There isn't.
That is it. So let's quickly go over the terrain, guys, so everyone knows what's going on battle-wise. We obviously have some craters here, and this is obscuring this large piece.
Anything that's more than 5 inches. So I
Exactly.
believe it was this one, this one, this one,
That one.
and this one.
I think that one as
And
well.
maybe that one, yeah.
So,
So
these
1,
in
2,
the
3,
center.
4, 5.
Yeah.
5 obscuring, the rest is all
5
ruins anyway, so
So, yeah.
yeah.
And there's a little hole this way.
Yeah, and there's a couple of pipes which we're using as barricades.
Yes, the pipes. The rules of the pipes are there. There's a
Okay,
few
so-
pages worth of pipe rules.
Yeah, there's so many. There's so many keywords, right?
Yeah.
Whatever they're
A
called.
million keywords.
They've got like 6.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't even want to play with them because there's so many rules.
But we like them now.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's deployment, guys. That's everything now for the all-important.
Bro.
Who wants to go first?
I don't want to use the pink dice.
Oh, he's already getting another dice.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to use the pink dice. They're not lucky.
No, the last time I played with them it was
He
terrible.
rolled the 5. He started deploying.
No,
because he rolled the
I
5.
used that one.
I used this one.
Yeah.
He used the rainbow dice. Okay,
Um,
so let's begin. Mr. Nick with his new dice. That's a 4.
Okay. See,
reasonable.
I'm okay with the
Now,
4.
I don't really know if I want to go first. I'm quite defensive, but he's going to get into line of sight with his bike, so
He
I
will.
think I need to go first.
And also, you don't get a choice anymore, Mr. Pardo. So
No, I know.
You can
I
think
know.
about it.
I'm thinking about having a low roll.
Yeah,
low
okay.
roll than a
He
4.
wants a lower.
Low roll than a
He's
4.
gonna get through.
That's a 4. Oh, I saw the 5. I saw the 5.
It's such a classic Dark Angels Wolves just won't let each other get one up.
Stubborn. Both
6.
really stubborn. Oh,
It's
no.
a 6.
No.
Oh!
Oh, it's a 6. Come on.
Stop
Okay.
it!
The feud has already begun, and we're going for
A
a
5.
5.
Still rolling high.
Still rolling high. That's
This is
a
X!
6! End of the movement phase, and the Space Wolves have done full aggression. Take us through, Mr. Pardo, what your thoughts were.
It looks amazing, by the way.
It does.
It does. It's like they're holding the castle. You know, they're all preparing for the war because they know the wolves are going to come
Yeah.
charging towards them. So they've done this little castle and just waiting,
Just waiting.
and then you can hear the cavalry coming. So good.
Okay, so take us through. Very aggressive movement.
Yeah, very aggressive. This list is built for that. If you stay back, you're just going to die and not do anything. So I've got the Invictor Warsuit moving this. I was actually moving him this way.
Yes.
For a cheeky charge here, which was like a 6-inch charge or 7. But I saw this guy at the end. So I think he's more important to kill, and I've got Assassinate. So
and he is a character, of course.
He's a character. I've moved up his 10 inches as well this way. Can get a charge, I think it's an 8-inch charge, I haven't even measured.
Okay.
Then the impulses, I was impressed with the movement of the impulses. They move 14, which is really good. So I've just moved out, they've got the special rule to disembark.
And that's why they took fly off.
And that's why they took, I think they actually moved less before maybe. I might be mistaken, but I think they moved 12. They've taken fly off, but they can
get
move
the extra 2-inch
movement. So yeah, they've moved onto here, they've disembarked. Everything's disembarked. I made the mistake of leaving the characters last time, and it was a really bad moment where when they blew up, I was like, oh, if I roll a 1,
they're gone.
They're gone. So I'm not doing that anymore. So they've disembarked with that special rule. Eliminated stay put. I've got the big unit of intercessors moving through the ruin into the middle of the gap, getting that objective. The 2 Redemptors have both of them have moved towards this corridor here, which is my biggest threat. Wolves have advanced up 4 inches.
Okay.
So they can advance and charge, but I think I can't charge, or if I can, it's probably going to be a long bomb.
Yeah.
And that's about it. In the command phase, I've given Wisdom of the Ancients to that one, so they can re-roll all hits.
Okay.
And that's it.
Hits of 1, right? Or
hits of 1. Hits of 1. And that's it. I haven't. There's nothing else in the command phase I'm supposed to do that I know of.
And you've left this objective here.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, he has.
Is that
look, to tell you the truth, I saw that objective and I was going to move this into it, but when I actually moved him within 3 inches, he couldn't see absolutely anything. So it was pointless. I'm like, I'll leave that objective. I've got 1, 2, 3 anyway. The 2 in the middle, and I've got that one, so it can balance it out.
Okay.
And it means that Redemptor can fire all its guns.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because you do want to be aggressive with the wolves. Anyway.
You don't want to leave them.
You don't want to leave them capturing an objective.
I don't think they're meant for that.
Yeah.
Call me a pessimist.
Yeah. Thinking about it now, I should have maybe left one of the Phoenician wolf units in reserve, just to capture the back objectives, but I can do that later on. They can come in from my table later. So, that's it. It's very aggressive.
It is super aggressive. Okay, let's see how the wolves perform in the shooting phase coming up. Starting off the shooting phase, we have the Scout Dreadnought going into the Master Talon.
Scout Dreadnought, I like that.
It
is a Scout Dreadnought.
Yeah, that's what I think of it as.
It is, yeah. So yeah, I just want to point out we're fully stocked in the store now on the website. We've got the rainbow dice pack, which a lot of people were asking back. We've got the 3 neon colours, orange, lime, and pink, which got sold out as well. They're back in stock. Yeah. Just wanted to point that out.
Thanks for reminding us.
Okay, yeah, so we're going to start with this Invictor Warsuit. Everything's going to fire into this Talon Master.
Okay.
So we're going to go with the Heavy Bolter first, which is 3 shots, and it's hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, that's 2 hits.
2 hits. And strength 5, your toughness, I believe, is 6, right? So 1 wound at -2, because we're in the Heavy Doctrine.
Loves it.
Okay, Incendium Cannon. Number of shots, it's 2d6, sorry. Oh, that's a mighty 12. 2,
that's a lot of shots.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I do love the Incendium Cannons on these.
10, 11, 12. Yeah, I would always go Incendium Cannon just because of the extra pressure you go with the special rule that they can move up. Okay, so my strength is 5, so again I need 5s to wound. And that's 4 wounds, Mr. Nick.
-1, -2,
-1 normally when the Heavy Doctrine, so -2.
So it takes 3, so it's down to 5.
Takes 3. Okay, yeah, my damage is 1.
Damage is 1.
What else do we have here?
The Iron Hail Stubbers.
Yes, which is 8 shots.
So many shots.
So many shots from the Scouts. Okay, again, hitting on 3s. There you go. And wounding on 5s again, yeah. 1 wound, Mr. Nick, -2. That's a pass again, nice. And then we've got the Frag Storm, which is just 1. And that's 1 shot.
Lovely. So all you need.
Hitting, 1 hit, and doesn't wound.
Okay.
Okay, rinse and repeat on the other side.
Okay, let's do that.
Now, there's I don't know if to actually risk it and charge them, or try and take some out and make them not charge, but have a long charge from him. But I'm so scared of the plasma that I think I just have to shoot him. So let's do that.
Okay.
So Incendium Cannon first. That's 7 shots.
5s. Oh no, what's the toughness?
Toughness 4. Toughness 5, sorry, because
Yeah,
it's a bike.
so
So 4's 2 wounds.
4
4 wounds at -2.
So 1 dice?
1 dice and 3
1
wounds each, yeah.
Yeah. They've got 3 wounds.
Yes.
One
And
done
does
so
1
far.
spill over or not? No.
If the 3 wounds, no.
Okay. So just quickly check that once I carry on. Heavy bolter, 3 shots. And 2 hits. Strength 5 as well.
Okay, so,
So
1 wound.
1 wound. -2.
So he
it's
loves
a save
it.
again.
Yeah.
He's getting them
And I
5s.
do have the 4-up invulnerable save anyway, right? I know. Is it just against? Is it infantry and biker?
Bikes and infantry.
Okay, so you do have your 4-up there. I was
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
Still
Okay.
failed earlier.
Fragstorm
Yeah, 1-1-3.
is one shot. It's a hit, and isn't a wound with
No.
a strength 4. And then lastly, we've got the 8 shots again. So 2 from the Iron Hail Stubbers. So 3s. And this is strength 4 as well. So 1 wound. -1. So -2 actually. It's a 4-up.
Yeah.
That's an invulnerable save pass there from Azrael, which is here.
Yeah.
Let's quickly go on to these eliminators there.
Okay.
They're gonna fire into this unit.
Okay, no problem.
Hitting on 2s. Do I reload this? Do I start using things?
You have 12 CP.
No, I won't use this.
Okay.
Strength 5, so wounding on 4s. That's 1 wound and a mortal wound in addition to that. So you do have a 4-up.
Okay.
6.
That's a passing.
So just 1 more to wound.
1 down to 2.
Okay.
You want a little think now we want to shoot next?
Yes, I'm gonna have a think about.
Thinking time. Continuing on the shooting phase now, the wolves under the canopy, enjoying the cool shade from the heat of the sun.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to fire through these trees, so it is -1,
Into
into
there.
these intercessors.
Now, I'm gonna use 2 CP to treat them as if they haven't moved. Steady advance. So
Okay.
they'll be shooting 2 shots each. I'll be doing this twice because I haven't got enough dice at the moment. Now, the sergeant will be using the Mokai's Teeth Bolt, which I just need to hit.
Okay.
So let me just.
No.
No, I do have to. I'll re-roll this for 1 CP.
Okay.
Yes.
That is a hit. So now.
No, it isn't, because the woods.
Oh yes, I need it's a -1 from the woods.
-1.
Yes, and I just needed to hit it. Don't have to wound with that. So let's do this twice now. 2, 4. Yeah, this twice. So hitting on 4s
Hitting on 4s.
because of the trees, and then 4s wound.
Okay, that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
That's
Yes.
1.
-1. Yeah.
So that's 2 dead.
2 dead. Nice.
Is it 2 dead? How many? The damage 2.
Damage 1.
Damage 1, but there's 2 wounds each. 2 both. -1.
Yes, you lost
2.
yeah, 2 wounds, so 1 dead.
Let it sink in. They have 2 wounds each, do you see? We
Yeah.
failed 4 1-damage shots.
Oh, you failed 4. Oh yeah, because you lost 1.
There you go.
Ah,
There you go.
yeah, all right.
Right.
I'm with you
So
guys.
The brain cell woke up. The
Okay.
1 brain cell woke up.
Right, Warhammer.
Okay, 2, 4. Okay, so again,
Let me drop you down because you did spend another CP.
and I've spent 2 as well.
You did. At
So
Mark,
you don't
you
think that needs to go down to.
No, no, it doesn't.
Ah, you did. You changed it already.
I did indeed.
Okay, and then the next shots. So hitting on 4s. I so want to get extra shots for those 6s because of the Crimson Fist. Just used to it, and then 4s again. 1 wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Okay, that's another wound there.
Okay.
Let's carry on shooting the bolters into that unit. So
So this these squads here.
this squad is going to fire into them.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Re-rolling 1s because of Ragnar,
Reroll 1s.
and no -1 now because of the trees. And that's 3 for 5 wounds at -1.
Oof. 5 wounds. Fails. 4. Another 2 dead then. Just leaving 1.
1-on-1
yes,
wound, right? Which
1-on-1
would
wound.
be the sergeant. Now I'll do then. I'll go and
Lieutenant?
I'll switch to. I'll switch to the Impulsor next.
Okay.
And what I'll do is I'll put the storm bolters into him,
Okay.
and I'll put one missile into these guys, the
Okay.
crack one. So
The
crack.
There'll be -1 here. Well, actually, from
No,
here, it'll be fine.
yeah.
Because it's from the edge of this. Right
So
then.
that's a hit anyway, and that's a wound. Nick.
Okay.
Yes.
No, goes through D6.
Oh, yeah,
it's
D6,
D6 damage.
yeah.
So I can't fail it.
That's 3.
That's 3. So that's 1 dead.
One go.
Now I can't see anything else because he's removed that
Yes.
unit. That was 4 shots from the Stormbolter into him now. That's 3 hits. 1 wound, no minus. You do have a 3 up.
Saves it.
Save. Let's move on to the next Impulsor then,
Okay.
because this unit can see them. So
Oh, yeah, around the corner, guys.
yeah. So I'm gonna do everything into him. I just want to kill him.
Okay.
So we're gonna do.
Hatred for the wolves, the dark angels coming through there.
Let's do the Stormbolter first. I'll do everything into it as well. So missile is gonna go into him as well. So 2 hits, no wounds, and then the missile. I need to actually, if you give me a minute,
Okay.
I'm gonna check because there's 3 different profiles on those missiles. I'm just gonna check if it's worth doing the middle bracket maybe. 4 extra shots.
We're back, and the dark angel is looking a little bit worried there as Mr. Pardo decides to fire a crack missile.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with a crack anyway, because I'm wounding on 2s anyway, so 2 needs to hit. That's a hit. 2's to wound. That's a wound. -3.
8 -4, isn't it?
No,
Have you done?
It's -2 normally.
Oh, okay.
-3.
Well, he's dead.
So he's dead. Doesn't matter. It's D6. And then what we're gonna do is these guys are gonna fire into them.
Yeah, okay.
So 2 of them are firing at a minus.
One of the trees.
-1 and 2, so these are hitting on 4s, re-rolling that, and then we've got 6 firing, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Sorry, one more dice. Hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 4s.
3 wounds.
So the first one you ignore, right? Do you just like
No,
ignore
that's
that?
the 4 fail saves.
Fail saves,
Yeah.
okay.
So
-1,
So
and
I'll
1,
take
and
it.
you take it on the helix, right?
Yeah.
So the helix stops any damage going through, which means that
I guess it's like a force.
Yeah,
field,
but
no?
is it once per game or once per?
I think it's
phase?
every phase.
Every
We'll have to
phase,
check.
you have to
Every
check
turn. I think it's every turn.
Every time.
Is it every turn?
Yeah.
We'll check that. If it is every turn, I'll take it on the helix. If not, I'll just take a wound.
Okay, because
Makes
it
sense.
won't kill you anyway.
Exactly.
Lieutenants will be firing into him, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
And that's 2 hits. And wounding on 4s. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
At -2, damage 2.
So -2 damage 2.
Oh,
save.
The dark angels aren't
Nice.
messing around.
Very nice.
Oh.
So the only thing that I've got to fire is the 2 Redemptors.
Okay.
And I'm gonna check what I can see.
Yes.
And what
best
is
targets.
probably is the biggest threat.
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
Imagine it's that big daddy right there. Look what I just found.
I'm doing juju,
Haha.
so they roll higher.
Oh. Yeah. Dark angel dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful emerald green with a sunburst yellow.
Oh, lovely. It's like one of those TVs.
It's like Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's beautiful.
I was thinking those. Did you
It's
see
got
the
little
scene?
trees, little trees.
Tap the sponge very lightly. Yes, I mean, there's a massive, beautiful waterfall. And then you try to do it, and it's like,
And I always end up with stick figures.
Yes.
I use a sponge and still end up
some
with
nice
stick figures.
seagulls in the distance. It's like, how?
How does he do it?
How?
But anyway,
Fan brush.
Dark Angel dice. They should be available on the store.
No,
Not
those
yet.
are not. Those are limited. So every so often we bring like other colors, which those are probably in Instagram. If there's limited colors, where they're on Instagram.
They're on Instagram. I found them in the cupboard, and I was like, Nick, why aren't you using these Dark Angel dice?
Because I didn't know.
And he's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
But now he is.
so
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire. The only thing that's in range are the macro cannons.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna shoot the 2 macro cannons, or one at a time.
Yep.
Going into the dreadnought. I want to take him off. They are overcharging, Nick.
Okay.
So number of shots. 2 shots.
Oh,
Hitting on-
you can keep it.
Yes.
Well, you can't reroll.
I can't reroll. I've rerolled the hits.
You reroll
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So
Ignore me. I was looking for dice.
1 hits.
One
That's a wound.
-4. Is it not?
-4 go straight through.
through?
Yeah, because you don't have the invulnerable.
I don't.
Oh, 'cause
So
it's only
what am
3
I doing?
bites.
It's damage.
It's
It's
damage
damage
3
3
flat,
damage
isn't
3
it?
flat.
There
So
you go.
damage 2 because of duty eternal,
Reduces one.
And
Yeah,
then,
nothing.
and then we're going to go rinse and repeat with the other one.
Okay.
So, yeah, number of shots is a better 5.
Fine.
Cinco. It's a cinco.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
For Wisdom of the Ancients.
Yes, sir.
And then
Wounding on 3s. Can't re-roll, so 2 go through. Damage to a pop.
So
Well,
one
damage 3, but
So,
yeah.
4 damage.
so 6
That's
wounds.
6 damage in total.
Yes.
There we
There's
go.
Nothing else I can do in the shooting phase.
okay.
That I know of.
Yay.
If there is, comment below.
Give
Give us some algorithm.
Give us the algorithm, the holy algorithm. Now, okay, so that's in the shooting phase, guys. Any charges, Mr. Pardo?
Yes, there's a couple of charges. Let's measure.
Let's measure.
Hey guys, it's Pardo here. Just for a couple of seconds, just want your attention because in the next phase you will see me do an illegal move. So I did move my impulses up. I did disembark, which is one of their special rules. But in the assault phase, I did charge with one of them and made the charge with one of them, and that was an illegal move. You can't charge after disembarking from an already moved impulsor. So my mistake, I actually don't know why I did the mistake. I've used these impulsors so many times now, and I always do the same. I always disembark and just fire, but I was so eager to get these wolves into combat that I just completely forgot about the rules, so I'm very sorry. And obviously DC and Nick don't play as men, don't play Marines itself, so obviously they didn't think about it either. Thankfully, it didn't change the game, but I did get that unit into another troop unit in combat, and yeah, I'm sorry about that, but hope you're enjoying the game up to now. Hope you enjoy what's left of the game. And yeah, I think it's time to put the helmet of shame now and let you carry on with the reports. I don't want to know anything about that.
Right. Okay.
I'm
things
getting
get
in touch with my Slanesh, man. When you play Chaos, you gotta do it.
Oh, these comments.
I'm so
These
sorry.
comments.
I know it's getting to people.
So
Charge time.
the mark of Celeste, Talon Master. No, seriously, let's go into
Yeah,
charges. So
Okay.
I'm going to start with this guy.
Yeah.
He needs a 6.
Yeah.
Jet.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
6.
So, but he's going to Overwatch for 1
Yes.
CP
Why wouldn't
because he's
I'm gonna drop
hitting.
a dice.
He's hitting on 2s
For 2
anyway.
CP.
So
Let's do it.
Okay, so here we go. So the heavy bolters.
Hitting on 2s.
Yep, all hit.
Lovely.
Wounding on 5s.
Wounding on
All
5s.
wounds. Yep.
One wound.
One
there.
wound minus 2. Because heavy
minus
doctor.
2 because you're in the heavy
Yeah.
doctrine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 up.
That's 1.
Fail. So damage 2.
And then
Damage 1, right? Heavy bolter.
And damage 2 now.
damage
But,
two now.
but minus 1 because duties.
No, he hasn't got it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
He
Xenos.
hasn't got it. He's in. He's not a dreadnought.
So, no.
It's a scout dreadnought.
It's a scout
Coin the
dreadnought.
term here.
I prefer the scout dreadnought than the victor.
Yeah.
Scout dreadnought.
And now, wounding on your toughness 6.
Toughness 6. Yeah.
Ah, so 4s on these ones, and
Yeah.
rerolling 1s because he's like a lieutenant, right?
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it
because
because
he's a
he's not
character.
cool. So
Yeah.
there you go. But there is 6 wounds. Minus
Nice.
6 wounds.
And
Minus 2.
do the
No, that
they
doesn't. That's
don't
really
that
old
doesn't
rules.
have an
That's
effect.
like 4th edition.
Yeah,
That's all canon. Where they did rending.
yeah, that's 6th edition.
Minus 2. So 3 go through. That's damage 1 only.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I've lost 5 in total.
5, that's not bad. That's not bad.
I'm happy
Okay.
with that.
Take that.
Let's go and charge.
Those Dark Angels dice. Working
5.
for you.
That's 6. That's
Yes.
what I needed.
Just
so,
what you needed.
so he's in.
So he's in over there.
Crippled but in.
Yes. And then
So he's lost 6 in total. I'll make sure about that.
there's
then-
7
yeah,
charge here.
These guys are going through. They have to go through the ruin. Sorry, through the
Woods.
woods. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this way.
Okay.
They don't have to go through. So it's an extra inch.
Yeah.
But it's worth not the minus 2.
Makes sense.
So you can't overwatch now. So you need a 7 there.
That's an 11.
I re-rolled that one. That was a bit
Yeah, it's
cocked,
pretty
yeah.
cocked.
That's with that. I could have re-rolled anyway with Ragnar.
Yeah.
So they're in. We'll move them later on.
Okay, it's
And
11
then this
charge.
is the very important one.
Yes.
Very important, isn't it, Nick?
I think so.
Yeah. So we need
I
a
think so. He
uh,
tells me it is.
we need a
I think it
10.
is.
We need a 10.
10 here for the Invicta Warsuit to go into the bikes.
Scouts. Dreadnought.
Scout Dreadnought, sorry. She used the Latin.
So nervous.
Oh,
6, 7, 8, 9.
One away.
I'm
So
actually going to re-roll. It's that important.
Wow, okay.
It's that important.
He's so scared of
He loves his chances.
Oh, that's a 7.
I needed to do it. I needed to apply pressure. Anyway, let's move these guys in and have a fight.
All right, combat here in the far corner of the battlefield. So, in the Scout Dreadnought...
This is a good start for me.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Assassinate.
It's a very bad deployment.
Yeah, it was very bad. It was very bad. The problem is you deployed him before I did.
Yeah.
And you forgot that I could do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how to castle.
Yeah.
I don't know how to castle.
Yeah. Let's do this. So he's got 4 attacks plus 1 for charging. He's hitting on 2s because he's a Space Wolf. And obviously he gets 2 and I can't risk it, so I'm going to reroll one of these.
Okay, all right.
Into another one.
Hey!
Wounding on ×2 strength. My strength is 7, so wounding on 2s.
Getting another one.
Times 2 strength wounding on 2s.
Getting another one.
I won't
You can't
reroll.
reroll,
No, I thought it was cocked, but we'll leave that one. That was quite.
Oh.
I don't think if you put a dice the proper way,
it should be
it would be fine.
Okay, so 2.
So these are -3. -3, yes.
okay.
So 6
minus
ups.
6 ups, okay.
6 ups.
I need to get 1. I get 1.
Oh, look at that.
So he's down to 2.
Oh. Dark
Justice.
Angel. Alright, 2 CP being spent here by Mr. Nick, and the Dark Angels are fighting back against the Wolf Advance.
I mean, I had
shocked.
14 CP.
I'm still in shock that's still alive. And you know what's going to happen, right? He's going to survive the whole game. He's
Yeah.
going to get loads of points. I'm not going to get assassinated. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how Warhammer works.
It's beautiful.
For you, anyway.
It's beautiful.
Right, so
Okay, so Steven tells me I have this many attacks.
That's a lot.
So
Yeah.
13 attacks because one of them can't attack because we do have shock bombs.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Hit
So
on 3s.
hitting on 3s. That's a nice amount of hits.
That is.
And now wounding on 4s, I believe. Strength 4, toughness
Yep,
4.
yes.
Unless it's changed.
Nope. All good.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty good.
And that's all at -12, Steven.
No minus on these.
No minus.
I use that against him. He never
3 ups. That's 1 dead and 1. I won't reroll because
Well, you
one's
already
not
rerolled.
survive.
You
Yes,
rerolled,
that's true.
Steven,
I can't
so-
even. I can't even.
Yeah.
So
These
we're
dice are really nice.
They are really
They're
nice.
really nice. They're working.
If you want some Instagrammers,
Yeah,
They're-
they are really nice
Instagram.
actually.
They are
You can
really
see them
nice.
really clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so one's dead.
One's
And one
dead.
wound.
So I
One
take.
wound.
So I take these guys off, and now
Get it, get it,
Um,
guys.
Another Wolves fight back.
1, 2, 3.
Put that there for now.
Okay, so these are the normal attacks.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s.
Wow.
All hits, and wounding on 4s.
You can see the hatred in the dice.
There you go. So that's
Okay.
That's not bad. 2, 4, 6, 7. But he passes them all, like always.
Minus.
No minus.
No minus here, so 3 ups.
So
one dead.
1 dead. Okay. Unless you want to roll that, re-roll that, Mister.
no,
The
I'll kill
Helix
one.
Adept, is it in? Oh, you've already used it anyway.
Yeah, I did use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did use it to pass the first
I
one.
mean, and it's only for that phase that I would have to take the wounds on it, not
Yeah.
the rest of the
Yeah.
time.
I think so.
Okay, so we're gonna go power fist time now.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s
Mhm.
and wounding on 2s.
Yeah. Squishing.
3 wounds.
3 wounds
Three
minus
wounds.
2 or minus
And
3?
-3.
Minus 3. So
Power
3 wounds, right? Because
Strength 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 wounds. 3
Yeah,
wounds.
so
Sixes.
6 of this. So 3
No,
dead.
squish. 3
Yeah.
squashed.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
That was painful.
Yeah.
That isn't painful.
You do get to fight back now with the Talon Master.
I do.
Yes.
So grab some dice and we'll finish this fight. Alrighty, 4 attacks coming in back from the Talon Master.
Hitting on 2s.
Hitting on 2s.
All hit.
All hit.
And wounding on 5s.
Yes, we need
Because I'm strength 5. So 2 wounds
Two do
minus
go.
3.
-3.
Okay, 6
Sixes.
here. No,
Nope, 2
damage.
wounds. 2 wounds. 2
Oh,
wounds.
just 1 damage.
Yeah.
Down
one
to
damage.
6. That finishes off the turn. You do have to do a leadership test there, Nick.
Wait, before I think you take what 7 wounds off you
Yeah.
in Overwatch.
Watch.
I just can't believe he's alive. Anyway,
So
leadership there,
yeah.
and that's about it.
still 1d6, right?
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Because your leadership is 8.
And reroll for they shall know no fear.
No,
no.
that's now
Oh, yeah.
attrition test.
So many changes.
That's now, you can only lose, Dark Angels you can only use 1.
Yeah, but there's only one left.
But there's only 1 left, so bye-bye.
And you can't reroll this.
And you can't reroll that.
Oh, so he's done.
That's that. Okay. Little victory dance there from the Space Wolf. But the Dark Angels does not seem bothered.
Yeah, it's fine.
As we go into Dark Angels, turn 1. The Dark Angels counter-strike has begun. Poured out of their castle. We've got Raven Wing. We've got all sorts of shenanigans. Talk us through it, Mr. Nick. Let's start here.
Yeah, so we've advanced up with them. to give them the skilled riders.
Oh, okay.
Bit more survivability.
For 1 CP.
Yes.
Love that.
1 CP,
okay.
so now they're at a -1 to hit.
And brilliant. And they have a.
They get an invulnerable save. Yeah, and I
Four,
think
I think?
Stephen here beside us is checking it.
Yeah,
think it's
so if
5
you
up.
advance, if you move,
Yeah.
they get a 5 up. If
Yeah.
you advance, you get a 4 up. So it's quite.
The jink, the old jink.
Yeah, jink.
Yeah,
The old
jink. Jink.
So
Yeah,
you're
Adeptus
gonna
push
use
forward.
skilled riders then,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, exactly. So yeah, the Redemptors moved up. We're just gonna try and ignore this flank for now. Deal what we have on this side,
Yeah, that
and
makes
then
sense.
we can turn around and look that way.
Yes.
We fell back with the Telemaster. We've used hit and run warfare.
For another CP there.
Yeah,
Another
no,
CP.
It's actually a bit of a mistake here because I normally give him an extra warlord trait for him to do that for free.
Oh, okay.
But I forgot to tell Nick, so I'm sorry,
okay.
guys. But he can do it anyway for 1 CP. And
Yeah, 1 CP.
Same thing.
So he's fallen back and now he can shoot as normal.
Okay, lovely.
Yep.
And we've got some Dark Angels piling in to
Exactly. Yeah. So
revenge.
so we used the Chapter Master ability on the aggressors, so they get to reroll.
Okay, lovely.
Yep. And we were going to do it on camera, but for the litany as well.
Yes,
For the
okay.
+1 to wounds. So 3 up. No.
You can roll that. That's pretty.
Yeah.
we get that.
I'm going to give you that one. That's
Yes,
Game
the boss. And it goes
Master.
off.
He's the boss.
He's the boss. He's the boss.
If you have the camera, you're the boss.
Yeah. So there you go. So they have a +1 to wound now. as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, did you
For
mention
Catechism
Wisdom
of
of the
Fire.
Ancients on him?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But there you go. So Wisdom of the Ancients as well.
Another
So,
CP down.
yeah, another
Okay.
CP.
Rolling ones to
Ones to wound.
Ones
Yeah.
to
So
wound.
the Rites of Battle, I believe it's
Yeah.
called. Yes.
Okay.
No, the Tactical Precision. That one.
No ones.
I like
So there you go.
Yeah.
We all
Okay.
ones to wound.
That's all your movement.
And that's
That's
one
it.
movement. And obviously, like I said, they piled into the alleyway there to avenge it.
They advanced up. That's how they moved up so much.
I see. So they can't do anything now.
They can't do anything, but
Okay.
they are within 3 inches of that objective, which is my
Yeah,
Secondary.
Secondary.
Which is my
the
secondary,
The
so
specific Dark Angel
I
one.
need to keep that one.
Right, understood. That is very important.
Yeah.
The secrets are there for some reason,
Hmm.
and the wolves are sniffing around.
Yeah,
So-
it's the Stubborn Defiance objective.
That one, yeah. So I pick in my command phase, which I did. I picked that one,
Yep,
and here we go.
We just didn't mention it.
we did mention
Well,
it.
I just had my command phase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we are.
So here we go.
So, okay, that's
shooting phase.
Shooting phase. Grab some dice, get your measuring tape, see what you want to shoot first, and we shall be back in a second. All right, here we go. From the castle's view, we're going to start off with these riders here, and the plasma talons?
Plasma talons.
Ah, look at that. Okay, so we're going to fire all plasma talons into,
Into the unit here at the front.
Okay,
Into
so
the-
I'm going to use a 1 CP for transhuman.
of course.
So he wounds on 4 as well.
Okay, so one
I'm going to
CP down.
agent select it. So here we go. So hitting on 2s because we are using targeting guidance.
Oh, boom.
Targeting guidance. So from the Telemaster, a unit within 18 inches that's visible to him, we get +1 to hit against that unit.
We love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. So hitting on 2s. There
Any
you go.
rerolls?
You would have had to do it separately because you're overcharging, right?
Yes, I am.
So well, it doesn't matter because it's just 1, so you can remove any of the bikes and let you
Okay.
just do that.
Yeah.
Or
Anyway.
you can roll that for
Uh,
a
I
or
CP.
you can reroll that.
Yeah, reroll for a CP. Yes.
Okay, so
There we
So
go.
full hit.
Do
all
you know what?
cleared.
It's sorted itself out.
Yeah.
Easy
Easy.
stuff.
And now wounding on 2, 4s. 4s, rerolling
because
1s.
of transhuman.
Yeah, rerolling 1s.
Rerolling 1s because
For the
oh
Telemaster.
yes, that's very true.
Yeah. So there you go. So 4 minus 3s.
Oh dear. It's potentially 4 dead marines.
6 ups? No,
Oh,
that's
3
3 dead. So I'll take him, and him.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
I'll
happy?
do that.
Happy
I'll do
with
that.
Okay, so now the Telemaster will fire into them.
Talonmaster's going in. Let me quickly go over here with everybody. Come on, guys, come with me. I'm taking a CP off Mr. Pardo for his transhuman.
Yes, and a reroll on Nick as well.
And a reroll on Nick.
reroll.
Tell you what, these
And
guys.
-2 as well for target guidance.
And -2 again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's, oh, I tell you what, he's hungry. Hungry for the CP.
So many, like I was
Okay.
talking off camera, so many good stratagems for Marines, for any Marine.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
So
choose, get your
yeah.
pick, choose your pick, choose your
Whatever
pick.
you need.
So I'm going to put the heavy bolt into here, and I'm
Okay.
going to put the
Assault cannon.
assault cannon into here.
And into the unit down the alleyway. Okay.
Because they're damaged 2 now.
Okay.
The heavy
Yeah,
bolts,
yeah, they
so
are.
they can kill primarily.
Happy.
So here we go, heavy bolter. Hooray.
Any rerolls for any key
no.
rolls around?
No, because
No,
it's
no,
a
no.
character, so we
Yeah.
can't reroll.
And now wounding on 4s.
Okay.
So that is
One
one
wound.
wound. So minus 2.
2 because we're in the,
Yeah.
with the doctrine. That's
That's
1
one.
dead. So that's
Hold
just
on.
him left.
Just the sergeant
Okay,
left.
so now the torch shot, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, into the unit at the bottom. And a
He's
dice.
dead now.
And a dice as well.
That's a warning. He's gonna die for sure. That's the first one I'm gonna pick off.
So all hits, because we are hitting on 2s.
Even the Dark Angel's dice hates the wounds.
And now wounding on 3s.
Please, yeah.
So,
Okay, a few misses in there, so we've got
so
6
minus
6.
2s, right?
-2 because
Yeah.
I'm a heavy doctor.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So 5 ups. So that's 1 and 2 dead because this one's 1. Obviously, I'm gonna get the one that Nick knocked over with the dice.
Yeah.
Because the gods just
They chose him.
they chose him.
demanded.
He was the chosen. He was the chosen. one.
Okay, so now we're going to need a lot more dice because the aggressors.
Okay.
Fire into them.
Aggressor's going to here.
Yeah.
Should we do it off camera?
Yeah,
and
shall
then-
we do the 5 d6 shots from the top?
From
Okay.
the top.
So the guys can see how many shots
extra
that can be.
shots? So that's
12.
12, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19, and then the rest of the shots, and we'll show you the wounds coming up in a second. Lots and lots of dice, lots and lots of wounds.
Lots of dice.
How many wounds?
Skittles. 25.
25.
Because remember, you've got Canticle of Hate.
Yeah.
Which
Catechism of Fire.
Sorry, that's it.
Catechism of Fire for +1 to wound and the Chapter Master rerolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was re-rolling all hits and then re-rolling ones to wound as well.
For the Chapter Master.
Wounding on 4s. Now, you could have. Now we're talking about. You could have actually given that unit
The -1.
that's
at the beginning of the turn.
as well. So
Yeah.
bit too late. Anyway, 3 ups. I need to fail 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
Even with a reroll, he is still dead. It doesn't matter if he explodes, but just for fun, does he explode?
No.
Funsies.
Just for funsies. Okay, so that's one of the Wolf Scout Dreadnoughts down.
Yeah.
What are we doing next, sir? What are you having to think?
Well, these guys are going to go into Ragnar.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Some can see, I think some can't, because don't forget that this is.
Yes,
obscurity.
We measured, yeah.
rotation.
He had to move 2.
Well, I had to move this one. From
Yeah.
here, I had
Oh,
to
I
move him around,
see.
but
So,
the 3 can't see now.
All of them. If one moves, everybody has to.
Yeah, the -1.
-1.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing a wanted, you know, where they go shoot around corners.
There was that one before, right? The ignore line.
Yeah, the ignore line. There was. So, hit on 4s?
3s.
3, because they
normally
normally
get
have
on
2s. So 2 hits.
Yep.
And strength 5, I think.
Yes.
it was. So 4 wound.
Yes.
So 1 wound.
1 wounds.
Yeah.
4 up invulnerable save.
That's fair.
That's a fail. Do I
Damage
actually
2, right?
reroll?
Oh.
It's damage 2. I'm actually going to reroll. How many CP do I have?
You have 6
7.
left.
7. No? Oh,
No,
so
you
6.
have
6.
7.
I'm going to reroll this because I think he's quite important in the game. So it's a fail.
Always a
obviously.
1.
Always
Why would you ever bother? Everybody knows it's a 1.
He's down to 4. He starts
Yeah,
with 6.
Primaris.
Yeah.
It's true, Primaris right.
Primaris Ragnar.
He's Prime.
He is Prime Ragnar.
He's Prime Ragnar.
Anything else, or do you have to think about?
Well, we have to do the Weapons of the Dark Age.
Weapons of the Dark Age.
Yes.
Okay.
So Weapons of the Dark Age is a +1 damage on the Macroplasma.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to put all the small arms fire into these 2.
Into the wolves down here.
Into these
Okay.
2 wolves. And the Macroplasma into this one over here.
Okay.
Understood.
Nothing I can do there.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you. I'll let you know what to shoot.
Yeah. So we're D6 shots. That's a 2. I cannot reroll. Did I reroll?
I don't. No, did you? Yeah, you rerolled the 1 on.
Yeah,
on
the
get
the
shots
1.
on
Yeah.
these.
So 2 shots, hitting on 3s.
Please, yeah.
So 2
2
hits and wounding on
Threes.
3s. So 2 wounds.
Okay.
Straight through. So
Damage
that's 6
4.
damage.
6 damage. Yes, sir.
6 damage down on the Dreadnought.
Let's put a 6 here so I remember.
I remember that.
And then you've got the small arms fire.
So the onslaught Gatling cannon is
Everything's in range. So let's do D3 shots from the top
Okay.
first.
So D3 shots from the top. So one
Just one.
shot,
What
hitting
do
on
you need?
3s. No.
No, you
No.
don't need that.
Yeah, rerolling ones because
Oh,
of
because
Azrael.
and he is a portrait. So
yes, he does
doesn't
it.
go. Yeah. So
That's a
hits.
3's to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Minus one,
no, it's
minus two, isn't
it's I think it's -2.
Yeah, because
so
it's heavy.
goes through. Damage
Yes, that is
is
D3, right?
D3, I
Yep.
think. Yes.
So that's 3 damage.
That's
Okay.
1 wolf down.
That's 1 wolf down.
There's how many left?
Just the sergeant now
Just
left.
the
So
one.
now the Gatling cannon is 10, if I wasn't mistaken? 10
I think
shots?
it's 8.
8 shots.
Yeah. Do you want to do the frag storm whilst I wait for and check that?
Okay,
stuff
so
if
what's
you
the
want?
frag storm?
2d6.
2d6. So that's 9 shots. So that's 3, 7, 8, 9.
9 shots.
Hitting on
3s.
3s.
You're not degraded or anything. Does that work?
It's 7 wounds, so
Yeah.
I don't think
And
so.
just
I think
to
it's
make-
down when he's down to 6.
Just for clearance, the Icarus rocket pod is now damaged too, so
Damage 2.
you didn't have to roll a d3, but he's dead anyway.
He's dead.
Ah, okay.
And now wounding on 3s.
Fours. It's
Fours.
four.
Strength 4. So
Wow,
that
That's a
is
good roll.
6 wounds.
3, 6.
Minus?
No minus.
No minus.
Okay.
And they're not heavy, right?
1 wound, so he's down to 1 wound remaining.
One remaining.
Now you've got. I checked. It's 8 shots from
8 shots, so
the onslaught Gatling cannon.
6, 7, 8. I think I'm thinking of the
bigger one,
Torx,
yeah.
the Torx one as well.
Oh yeah, and the bigger one I think is more shots anyway.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s,
For Azrael.
and now wounding on 3s as well. Because I
Yeah,
believe it's
you
strength
did.
5, right?
You've probably missed some 1s there because you were rerolling 1s for Wisdom of the Ancients.
No, for the wounds I've been keeping track of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been keeping track.
So
So now there you go. Now there's 2.
wounding on 3s.
Yeah. So that's 5 wounds. I believe
5
it's
wounds.
-1.
-1, but it's heavy, so -2.
-2.
Here we go.
He's dead.
He's
just
gone.
about.
Yeah,
No,
that's
that would have.
fine,
Yeah, so I can't reroll anyway. So that's a unit dead. That makes that objective yours.
Well, yeah, I would have had it anyway. Because OBSEC, wasn't it?
That's very true.
Yeah, it's true.
Obviously. And just more models than me.
Yeah.
So that's all fired. They're fired. They can fire next.
No,
They advance.
They advanced.
Because
Okay.
I wanted that objective.
Other than Azrael,
These guys.
and these guys, yeah.
Yeah.
So those guys are going to fire into the dreadnoughts.
It's
Yes.
a damage one with 6 wounds per round
Exactly,
so far.
We're going to overcharge.
-1, so you're hitting on
Fours.
4s, right?
Yeah.
Because you're advanced.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, they don't ignore that then if they do with the.
No.
No, they
so
can still shoot even if they're
Yeah.
advanced, like if they were.
because
They're
they're
assaults anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they still suffer the -1, which you can counter with the targeting acquired. I think it's called.
Yes, that gives
You
them a
can
+1.
basically counter that.
Ah, see.
But-
Okay.
But
But we're
there's a lot of tricks. There's a lot of tricks to it.
trick. So hitting on
Are
4s.
you overcharging?
I
would-
don't think so. I don't
would
think,
because you're wounding on 3s instead of 4s.
but I don't think so because it's -1 damage anyway. Because it's damage 1.
Yeah, it would just be for the wounding, which
Yeah.
isn't really.
So I'm not going to do it because I don't
so
want to.
you can do them all together.
because it's all damage 1 regardless.
yeah, you can do them all together.
Yeah, so that's 1 list only.
Now you're overcharging. because you
Now
didn't
I'm
advance.
overcharged. Yeah, I said I was
I made a
overcharged.
mistake.
Come on.
I've changed my mind.
And now wounding on 4s.
4s. Yeah.
So it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, actually.
So 5 wounds -3.
Yeah, 5 wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Pardo.
-3, so 6.
Rainbow.
So 4 more. They did 6.
Yeah.
So 3 remaining on him.
3 wounds left. I'll put up there.
And I believe that
So
ends
6
your
plus 4.
turn, right? Because there's no charges, is there?
Is Azrael in range or anything? Probably not, right?
No,
Um,
no.
In case
I
he's
think
got,
we killed everything that was in range to charge.
I don't know if he's got a magic bolt or, you know.
He's got a good bolter. It's a master
But it's only
crafted one.
24 inches.
But I think it's 24. Even if we'll check anyway at the end, but there's no charges, right?
No.
Okay, so that finishes off Nick's turn.
That's
Yeah.
turn 1. Quite a good counter strike there from Nick. We've got
Well,
quite a few dead.
we're clearing out. We're clearing out.
Yeah, moving
pushing
out.
through. Pushing through.
All right, moving out. So now it's time for the wolves to descend. Turn 2 coming up. The cavalry charge. We've gone reversed. We'll come
Yeah,
back
it's like-
around.
He's not that way,
Yeah.
guys. He's this way. Okay, this way.
They just saw them peek round through here.
Yeah, exactly. Look
I
at
was like,
them.
oh, whoa, there they are.
Yeah, and they are cavalry, so they can move through walls. But at the beginning we said that all this is one piece,
Yes,
so they couldn't pass through there. So that's
So
why they have had to go like the other way around.
that's why he's got to run.
If they could have done that, I wouldn't have put them there.
Yeah, true. Very, very true. So let's go through the movement, Mr. Pardo. I know some wolves over in this corner.
Yeah, so everything's on the table now. The 2 finishing wolves have come in for strategic reserve.
Outflanking.
Yeah, outflanking. These guys are on this quarter. These guys are just there hiding away. They'll probably move next turn.
Okay.
We've got Ragnar, the lieutenant, and the lonely sergeant, which I did do my leadership test off camera.
Yes.
Okay.
And I passed.
Lovely.
They've just moved up, hoping to get into combat over here. Everything stayed put on the back. The eliminators and the big squad stayed put.
Understood.
They've advanced, like I said. I did have to re-roll. I rolled a 1 on the advance, and then I got a 4, which was
Okay.
much better. And then I've just shuffled up the 2 nappy dreadnoughts.
Which one was the damaged one?
The one
Yeah,
at
the
back.
one with the,
The one
with the yeah, it's got a counter. You just probably can't.
Oh,
see
can't
it.
see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So a couple of things in the command phase. I've used bestial nature on them.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So basically, they're in the assault doctrine. I've put wisdom of the ancients on the back one to reroll 2 hits Actually, I'm going to put it to hit because he's quite damaged.
Okay.
So it's better to hit.
Makes sense.
And that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I should be using.
No.
Again, comment
And
below
this
for the algorithm and tell me if I'm doing things wrong. And this just shuffled up. It moved his full distance and can actually charge Azrael.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And points-wise,
Points-wise, so you still didn't get your secondary for
No.
here. I got 15 points for my primary.
Brilliant.
Because I just on more objectives, because he's had to leave objectives behind to kill the threat off, basically.
Well, I wasn't on any objectives.
Yeah,
at the
you
moment,
did.
so
You're pushing out.
Yeah, it's. I think he has to go for the threat before he actually can go for
I have to fight
objectives.
my way out.
Yeah.
It's I'm on the back foot for
Yeah.
sure.
It's so cool. They're still in that position and there's howling from
Wolves
each
coming
side.
around.
That's so good.
So good.
Yeah.
Right, so,
That's it.
That's it. That's movement phase done.
Yeah, we can go
Um,
into shooting.
We're going to go into shooting. Going to throw some hammers. Starting the shooting phase off, these eliminators going to be cracking some shots over into the Talon Master.
Still alive.
Still
can't
alive.
I can't get over it. So hitting on 2s. 3 hits. And your toughness is 6. Okay, so I'm wounding on 5s here. That's 2 mortal wounds, so he's dead already. I
gone.
think he explodes. Roll the dice just in case. I think there's like 1 mortal wound.
That's a 4.
That's
Okay.
it.
It always that dice where you don't know, and
Yeah.
it gets a 6 and we have to stop and check.
Yeah.
Always. Okay, so we're gonna move on to these guys.
Okay, so which one to start with? The injured one?
We're gonna start with the injured one.
Okay.
That's firing, hitting on 5s. We're gonna do the macro. Everything's gonna shoot into this guy here.
Okay, straight
So
into another Redemptor.
yeah, macro plasma
Even the Redemptors
is
hate each other.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 5s, re-rolling 1s.
Luckily.
Is that a 1?
Yeah.
No hits.
Okay.
Okay. I believe the rest isn't in range. And I
Okay.
don't want to shoot into these guys because I want to make a
You want to make the
short
charge. That makes sense.
So we're going to move on to the other Nappy Dread.
okay.
And
Nappy Dread
rinse and
2.
repeat. So number of shots is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm overcharging, by the way. Hitting, rerolling 1s. Do I reroll this? I'm going to reroll this for CP.
Okay.
Into a hit.
Yeah, this is a hit.
And then wounding on
This
3s.
is where all goes wrong. Oh.
Rolls of 1.
I can't reroll because I chose the hits.
Yeah, so 3.
So 3 at -4, no saves.
Isn't it -3?
No, it's always -4.
It's always
-5. It's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds each,
Yeah.
down to 1. 1. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna check to see if there's any of the smaller guns in range because
range.
he's on 1 wound. So
Yeah, makes sense. Okay,
can't do that.
see you guys in a second. I like to think that ages ago, this Dark Angel was in tune because he had a fight with that Space Wolf.
Oh.
And they put themselves in the Dreadnoughts, and now they're back again.
It's him.
It's him!
It's him. the captain or whatever is probably like Azrael is probably saying, "Shoot into there." And he's
Yeah.
like, "No."
No! The hatred is real. So, we have some left. We do have a few shots
Yes,
from
the
Redemptor.
24-inch range guns from the closest one
Yes.
is in range, so
Okay.
we're gonna go with that. So Icarus rocket pods, D3 shots is 1, hitting on 3s. Here's a fair, I can't
Ooh.
reroll. And then we've got 8 shots from the Gatling cannon. No rerolls there.
Okay, a couple of hits though, is what you need.
And 5s to wound.
Oh,
That's
just,
just
the one.
Nick. That's
So
just
-1?
one. -1, yeah. Oh, I saw 1 there.
Oh, he lives.
I saw 1 there.
He actually lives.
Okay, so we're gonna go with him then.
Okay,
I can't target him because he's just a bit closer.
okay, that makes sense.
So I'm just gonna fire everything into him and then try and charge this guy. I'm basically gonna fire everything into him because I want him dead.
Yes,
So I don't want to risk it. So
that makes sense.
2d6 shots, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wounding on 5s. That's a couple more now. So 4 wounds, Nick, -1. So yeah, reroll that for CP.
Oh,
Passes.
he lives.
Okay, heavy bolter.
I love the bitterness of this Dreadnought.
3 hits.
He will not go down.
1 wound.
One wound.
Here we
-1.
Oh,
Passes.
go. Oh dear.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
okay. This is the Iron Hail
Yep.
stubber things.
Wounding on 5s.
3 wounds now.
No minus on these?
I believe it's still -1. Just roll and I'll go check in.
Let's see. He's dead anyway. That's it.
That's a 2 and
that's
you can't reroll. Does he blow up? No, it doesn't.
No, he doesn't blow up.
Remember when they used to blow up D6 mortal wounds?
Yeah.
It's crazy. They used to do D6 mortal wounds. It was a scary sight when you needed to roll that dice.
Well, my venom crawlers broke on a 5-up, so they love popping. Right.
So that's everything shot there.
Yes, that is indeed.
Let's do these guys into them. So assault, the lieutenant's going to. I'm actually going to go into these guys.
Okay, understood.
2 hits.
Into the bikes.
No wounds.
Nothing.
He's got a bolt pistol.
Okay.
That's a hit. That's a hit and not a wound.
Okay.
And then he's got 2 shots.
Okay. 2 hits.
2 hits. 2 wounds. -2.
-2. They're over here.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, so one's remaining on 1 wound, on 2 wounds. Let's do the impulses next. I'm gonna go into them as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm very scared of
Plasma.
the plasma. I'm actually gonna go into the aggressors. So storm cannons are gonna go into them. Sorry, storm cannons no. Not storm cannons, there's no Leviathans.
I was going to say.
Storm cannons on an impulse, imagine that.
Strap it on the back.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me on the Marines.
Storm bolters are going to go into them.
Yep.
And the missiles, I'm going to go for the crack missiles, are going to go into the aggressors. So 4 shots from the first one, going into the bikes. 3 hits.
Rerolling anything for Ragnar?
Nope, they are not core. 1 wound -1.
1 wound. Saves.
It's a pass.
That's a save.
Yeah.
Nick's doing saves off camera in the corner.
Okay. And then the missile into these guys. That's a hit. That's a wound.
That's a wound.
Okay.
-3, yes?
-2.
2 for a crack.
So it goes through.
Goes through.
D6 damage. There's 1 dead. You
flash.
can shoot back on the roll of a 4 up.
Yep.
Which we do. So we'll do that
Yeah. So
straight away. It has to go.
So he will fire at him.
Yeah, you want to take that guy off.
So D6 shots from the top.
It's only one gun, so you would go with the 6 shots.
From the
Yes.
bolters, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 6 shots coming in from the aggressor as he falls, cursing the wolves.
So rerolling for the Chaplain last thing.
You haven't moved, so you hit him on 2s, right?
Oh yes. Well, would that count now or the start of my next turn?
I think it's per turn. So let's check that. That's a good one.
And we're back.
So yeah, you are hitting 2s. That's why I wanted to check, because I've seen it a lot happening. So
Yeah,
it's per turn.
Yes, but
You haven't moved yet?
Yeah, so technically it is turn 2. I
You're
haven't
hitting
moved,
2s.
even though I haven't had a move phase 2 move.
He's hitting on 2s.
I'm hitting on 2.
Hey,
so
love it.
I'm not going to complain. So that's 3
wounds at -1 because we're in the sword doctrine. Tactical, sorry.
good.
I fail 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's down to 1 wound remaining. I think we'll have to get a couple of dice
Down
somewhere.
to 1 wound.
Okay. What else do I have to shoot? Okay, so we're going to go with the next one.
Okay.
He's going to go storm bolters into them.
Yep. And the missile?
And the missile into repeat.
You've got to declare, because Mr. Pardo will cheat, you know.
2 wounds. I said it before. I said both were going to go.
Joking,
Yeah.
I'm joking.
2 wounds at -1.
It's good.
It's good. It is good. And then into the aggressors. Doesn't hit. No, that's it.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Because they're
10
not
shots.
core.
Because
Oh,
they're
I
not
got
core.
it.
I'm gonna shoot.
Last game, SM+. The amount of times I said it. And reroll for them? No, they're not core. And reroll for them? No, they're not core. What are we doing next,
5,
Mr. Pardo?
6, 7, 8.
You're counting dice, but we don't know
I
why.
actually forgot about the Mokai's teeth. Teeth bolt,
Oh, okay.
which is reroll 1s. I should have done that before, so I'm gonna do it now.
Okay.
So if I hit, no, he doesn't hit again.
That's what the dice gods get.
I'm not gonna reroll, so that's an extra 1 less.
And what are we shooting?
Those intercessors just behind,
Okay.
below the shadow, the shade.
In the shade. The shade, boys.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot into these guys again.
Understood. So we're hitting on 4s.
4s because they're firing through that, yeah.
Yep.
Same as before.
Same as before. Okay. Plenty hits there. And then
5's 2 wounds. So 3 wounds at -2.
3 wounds -2, Mr. Nick. Coming in hot.
So
with
1.
1.
Still doesn't die. This is good in a way.
Yeah.
Because the charge is still in.
I see, yes.
Yeah.
Just softening them up.
That's all my shot. That's all my shooting.
That is
no
all
more
your
shots
shooting.
coming in from anywhere.
Nope, that's it.
I'm going
So,
to think about my charges.
yeah, in what order, etc.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be important. So, charge phase, coming up. Charge phase, the heroic charge, the saga has begun for the Space Force. Well, I guess it happens all the time, doesn't it?
That's
That's the point of a saga. But this is an important moment for the saga where the heroes of the Space Force are going to be charging into the bikes right here. Now, I had a little chat off camera, didn't we? Because I think it's quite important. It's quite interesting for people, the viewers at home, to see. Because we were talking about whether Nick overwatches or not. Because Mr. Pardo is going to go first with this sergeant with the power fist. And Nick was thinking, well, if I overwatch him, kill him, then obviously there's no power fist. Because he gets a reroll.
But then
for his
if Ragnar
charge.
makes it in, that's dead anyway.
Exactly. Ragnar gets it in, then you are in a lot of trouble. So if he fails his charges, that means that he could overwatch Ragnar. So it's the juicier target,
But
really.
they both have rerolls, so
well, one
very
has a free reroll, whilst Ragnar can have a reroll.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm gonna go with the sergeant first.
Yes.
Are you gonna overwatch? Okay.
Okay.
So I need an 8.
And he gets a 4
No,
and a
7.
7.
I reroll that because of Ragnar.
Goes to Ragnar, and that's
That's a 6.
So he fails. Woohoo! DC was
Okay,
right.
Ragnar. Let's do lieutenants next onto these. He needs a 6.
Okay, he needs a 6.
That's
Now
it.
He's in. Very much in.
And then Ragnar. Now you will be overwatching, right?
Yes, here we go.
so scared. 6, 7, 8.
Now I will transhuman.
Can you transhuman? Is it
I mean-
any point?
Guess so.
I
Never
will.
transhuman.
I will
Yeah.
overcharge.
Yeah, okay.
You will overcharge.
I will overcharge.
Let's start shooting the hits at least, and I'll check transhuman.
Okay.
So here we go. 6s anyway. So 2 hits.
Two hits.
Yeah.
And there's no rerolls
No.
or anything that you know of?
Nope.
Nope.
No rerolls that I know of. And
Transhuman. Use this transhuman in any phase.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can.
Any
so
phase is
one,
fine.
1 CP for me.
yeah, 1
So you're
CP
wounding
down.
on
Down to 3 CP.
Wounding on 4.
So 2s. So 4 ups. That 2 1s.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 1s.
Now again, another important roll.
Yes.
So I need an 8,
CP here.
6, 7, 8.
That's Ragnar.
Oh,
in.
that's where we
big.
want him.
Oh, Wolf players are howling.
Okay, so he failed. He needs a 9 to get into him.
Okay. That's
So-
a 9, because we're not counting the little, what do you call this, Nick?
Chaos Familiar.
Chaos Familiar.
That's a fail.
Now, do I?
Did you CP reroll with Ragnar?
Yes.
No, I CP rerolled with him,
he
right?
got the free reroll.
He got 3 reroll.
Oh, but
You see Imperium Ragnar because you've gone. No,
I haven't.
You
He
made
went-
the charge.
he went
Yeah.
straight. Okay,
That
there's
was
been
transhuman.
so
That was
many.
transhuman.
Yeah, there's been so many things happening now. I don't know if to actually reroll this
Mm.
or I can't. I need to get these in. Look, he's on an objective.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't
exactly.
think it's a
It was just
massive
nice
threat.
to have.
Yeah. So I'm going to
Okay.
go with him now. I'm going to use CAC hunters
Okay.
on them. So basically, the teeth and claws. Yeah, the teeth and claws become a bit better. They reroll to wound,
Okay.
and I roll 3d6 and discard the lowest in the charge.
Okay.
So I need a 6. What should we roll? 3
3 1s. 3 1s coming up. No, they're in.
He's in.
I
He's
saw the
in.
2 for a second. I thought, here we go.
And that's it. There's no more charges because I'm not going to charge with them. So
No, well, you failed the charge.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too late. I want it rerolled now, right?
Okay, so that's brilliant. All the charges, except for 1, are in. We're going to see some carnage coming up. Alrighty, we've got the Imperium bikes versus the Imperium dogs.
Yeah. By the way, the 3 of us have been crying of laughter, like
Crying?
of why they're riding wolf. Why would you ride a wolf? And like we were talking about, like the other guy has like a fresh new Primaris bike, and this guy's like on this crazy dog running forward. Oh, let's not stop because we'll start crying again.
Oh, God.
So Thunderhammers first,
Right, Thunderhammers.
hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, because +1 for being wolves.
And I get
Exploding
extra,
on 6s.
exploding on 6s, so
That's
that's 5 extra.
Like a Crimson Fist.
Like the Crimson Fist, because of bestial nature,
Okay.
which I used at the beginning.
I haven't even done the dogs yet.
No, wounding on 3s.
No, strength 5, aren't you?
Am I strength 5? No, I think it's the normal
Strength
strength,
4?
right?
Right.
Let's quickly check.
I don't know, I thought
This is
maybe-
something I normally do to DC. I
Yeah.
said, are you sure?
You sure?
Oh,
Yeah, every time. You sure? And then I'm
But
like,
I'm the original manipulator.
Toughness 5.
Yeah, you are.
Toughness 5.
Okay, so
So
wounding on
3s.
3s.
How many wounds? That many. So
Minus
3,
4, right?
6.
No, minus the
minus 3.
Minus 3 because the Thunderhammers are minus 2 now
yes.
instead.
Of course.
So
I
yeah.
thought in tactical. I thought that was in the assault doctrine.
Yeah, we are on the Sword Doctrine because of Destination.
Oh, right, there you go. Then.
So,
So that's 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay then.
All right.
10 sixes, here we come. No, they're dead.
Do the
Yes.
4-ups not count? Only in shooting, is it?
Oh yeah, 4 pinball, it's true. But I failed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 anyway.
yeah, I think it's all the time, right?
I think it's all the time.
Yeah, we'll check that because that's
We'll
a good
check
thing, I think. But
I'm pretty sure it's all the time, but I failed.
yeah, I think it's all the time
I only passed the
because in like competitive play, we're
there you
seeing
go.
these
Failed
seeing
6
these
anyway.
castles with all the Deathwing around him.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
Alrighty. Well, we'll quickly check and we'll let you know if it's changed. If
So
not,
I'll just consolidate just 3 inches.
Yeah.
quickly.
I mean, I failed 6 anyway.
well, yeah,
I got
It's
2
good-
1s and
it's-
3.
It's good to know. It's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we move on?
Let's move on.
Let's do the lieutenants next.
Okay, Lieutenant time.
Yep. Okay, so he's got 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 for charging. And let's go. He's got a mastercrafted power axe. So he's hitting.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to intervene at any point before he goes rushing off, Mr. Pardo?
I've got 4 wounds on Ragnar,
And it's a 3 up save?
and he's a 3-up save. Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
want to try?
I'll intervene that. What are you going with, the lieutenant?
Yeah, let's do lieutenant
do the
anyway.
lieutenant.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s. No rerolls. And strength is +2, so I'm wounding on 3s.
Oh,
Ooh.
Against ranged attacks. Then I
Is it just ranged?
Yeah,
Okay.
ranged attacks.
Nick, by the way, I failed 3 up. I got loads of 1s, a lot of 1s.
What?
So this is a -2.
-2, so 5 up.
No,
damage
2, so
Yeah,
he's dead.
1 dead.
And now you want to intervene for 2 CP, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You might
so
as well because
we'll let you
never know.
consolidate, grab some dice, and we'll fight. Base Wolves fans
I was
rejoice.
nearly about to get the helmet.
Oh.
Nearly. It's good I checked. I was just preparing dice to attack back because obviously he's the warlord. He's got warrior born, so
He attacks first.
he attacks first.
It's Ragnar, man. Come on.
Ragnar. So,
Okay.
no intervening here.
Nope. Hitting on 2s. 2 misses. And I believe his strength, Frostblade is +2 strength, so I'm wounding on 3s.
Oh, that is
Okay, and
painful.
these are -4
Okay,
damage too.
okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3 bikes dead.
No, that's
Oh,
1,
1.
2, 3, and 1 down to 1.
and 1 down to 1 wound. Okay, so really.
Oh, that was painful.
That guy there, because we want the upsec.
Yes, that's very true. Yeah, not the obsec, the just within
Oh,
3
yeah.
inches. Yeah.
Within the 3. Okay,
So now you attack back. I don't know how many attacks you had.
3.
3 attacks.
3 attacks.
The shock assault. So 2 hit. No wounds.
Okay, right. Well, that's the end of combat, if I'm correct.
That was a brutal turn.
That was absolutely brutal.
This is like, it's basically game now, but you still have this little castle here.
I have 4 aggressors, people.
Yeah.
We're gonna win the game now.
The problem is, yeah, and you've got him, but I don't. Let's see what happens anyway. The problem is that I've taken most of the battlefield anyway already,
Yes.
and you haven't got anything in reserve, right? Yes.
Yeah, well, 5
Ooh.
five in
You still have the
There's
Inceptors.
5 Inceptors.
That's
Alrighty.
very true, and you can use 8 weapons of the Dark Age to go through.
So,
Shoot a little bit.
Dark Angels. Turn.
brutal.
The Dark Angels defiantly continue the fight against the onslaught of the Space Wolves. End of the movement phase here, and not much has really moved. We've shuffled across here so the aggressors can get line of sight on targets. We've moved out of combat with Ragnar, with the remaining bike, and sneakily, Mr. Nick has captured or disrupted that objective there, because obviously Sergeant's not 3 inches away, and these guys aren't upset, so that is at least disrupting Mr. Pardo's primary. And then following that, we've had the drop of the Plasma Inceptors into the back lines to try and hopefully clear these angry Thunderwolves. Azrael storming forward, probably trying to get revenge.
Just charge, man. Just kill things.
Here we go, we're going to blow some stuff up, chop some
Okay.
stuff. So, anything else I've missed? I don't think so.
Nope. So the litany.
Litany.
Okay,
Catechism of Fire.
Yeah, Catechism of Fire does go
Fail.
Yeah.
You gave the full rerolls to himself,
to
right?
himself. Yeah, because he was down here, so he couldn't really give it to anyone else.
Okay.
And that's about it. And then you've given his warlord trait to give
Yeah,
-1.
so they're in the heavy doctor.
They're in the Devastator Doctrine. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. So that's the end of the movement phase. We'll catch you guys in the shooting phase coming up. Snipers on the rooftops, firing into the lieutenant just below.
Snipers on the roof!
Snipers on the roof.
So here we go.
Okay,
So 2 hits.
so 2 hits, hitting on 2s,
1 wound.
1 wound. Very hard to
Where was that into?
into the lieutenant.
It's not a 6, no?
No.
So minus, minus 3.
Barely a 3.
It's a fail. I know, he's got a 4 up in mana before Armor of Rust.
Yes.
Lovely.
Now we're going to use Intractable because they did fall back, and they're going to shoot into the lieutenant. So
Okay.
yeah, Intractable is 2 CP. They get to fall back and shoot.
Love that. Okay, that sounds good. Firing the squad time.
8 shots.
I'm going to come around here so people can see.
3.
The lieutenant takes the table. A whole bunch of hits there. And they get to fire normally. That's pretty cool.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. Mr. Pardo. Rainbow dice.
Minus 2. So 4 ups. 1 wound.
1 wound from the lieutenant. Nasty. Okay, so he still stands. What's up next?
We'll do. I guess we'll do Azrael.
Azrael.
I'll do Into the Wolves.
He doesn't want those wolves around him more.
Yeah. So we'll do the Plasma Thrust.
Okay.
And we're going to do both munitions.
Like
so
that.
Plasma Thrust hitting on 3s because it is -1.
Yep.
We've got Healing Growth. And Strength 8. So no.
Were you
The
overcharging?
toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
It's Strength 8. It's don't need to
okay,
overcharge.
okay.
It's the Mastercrafted one. The Bolter. It's 5 stones, no wounds.
No wounds from Azrael there.
Yeah. And now we'll do the Plasma into.
Okay, so
into
you're
the wolves.
now. This is a bit slow now because when you have 2 weapons and you're overcharging, you need to see who dies and who doesn't. So you basically have to roll the 2d3 shots,
Then
roll 2 hits,
Yeah.
and then move, and then you can do all the wounds.
Alright, we'll do it off camera and show you the wounds on the Thunderwolf coming up. 11 wounds coming in there from the plasma. 4 up save now, right?
4 up. Yeah, I'll go into the storm shields first because yes. Now look.
Oh, poor Mr. Nick. That
Yeah, so
was-
you went all for it, right? And the only thing is that he couldn't get closer because of the 9-inch
yes,
coming in.
deep strike in here.
So yeah, high bye, right?
High and by.
Quick high.
Into the void.
Quick high.
Right.
I could just imagine them just dropping in and dying.
As soon as you come in.
Just landing on the corners of the building.
These eliminators are like,
Yeah. Oh my
Damn
god.
it, Steve.
what's that blood splatter? Why is there so much? Why are we covered in blood?
What's that
Okay,
jetpack
so
beside me?
I need to do. He didn't do Weapons of the Dark Age.
'Cause it
One
would be
because he
damage
didn't
3.
have enough command points,
Yeah.
and damage 3 doesn't matter because they have 4 wounds each.
Yes.
So it doesn't really matter.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Okay.
so 2 at a time. So
Okay.
4 ups. Then 1 at a time now. So 1's dead,
Okay.
and then 2 at a time
2
again,
at a time.
and then 1 at a time. 2 dead,
2 dead.
2 at a time, and then 1. Oh, it's a pass. It's a pass. It's a pass. 2 dead.
Just
2 dead, and 1's on 2 wounds remaining.
Okay, so great trade there. It's been actually a long time because we've been laughing again at the idea of the plasma. It's just oh
Why
wow.
does it exist?
An armory full of plasma. Brother, get a weapon from the armory. The 1 bolt gun. I'll take this.
Yeah, thanks. Thank
Take
you.
a butter knife from a plasma at the
Yeah.
moment.
Wow. Okay, many
You can
lessons
tell-
learned.
You can tell I don't play Space Marines. I don't have the respect for plasma being able to kill me.
Right. It is truly Weapons of the Dark Age. So, we're actually going to use here now. We spent a CP earlier on.
Yes, but and run. We're not overcharging.
We're not
We're
overcharging.
not doing that.
This
again.
time.
We're not doing that again.
Alright, we got 1 wound left anyway on this bike,
And he's firing into that.
and he's firing into the Sarge.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
here we go.
so 1
Okay.
hit.
That's lucky.
1 hit, yeah.
One
that's a
One wound, -4 because you're on the tactical doctrine, so it's -4.
Wipes him straight out.
There you go.
That's something.
100 points back, mate.
You-
And then, and then you've got these guys, right?
So yeah, so we got the aggressors. They're just gonna pump Ragnar full of lead.
Okay,
We're just gonna pump Ragnar.
aggressors are
full of lead.
going in.
So 46.
Yeah, so first 46. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 shots coming in. We'll do this on camera because it's Ragnar.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, it is.
Ragnar needs to tank this. It's not some lowly scout
It's
dreadnought.
10, and then it's 6 each, no? So 6, 12, 18, 24.
24 shots.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's funny.
Ragnar has a 3-up save. I thought he had a 2-up. Makes me a bit sad.
Yeah.
6.
He doesn't have grab
It's
so
-1.
And I
now
need
as well,
6
then,
more
so-
like that, so 4.
I wonder why Ragnar wouldn't have Terminator on.
Like, just wants to be quick, right? He's
I know,
like
but like-
quick and
Yeah,
swift.
he wants
and
to be
skill
quick,
and move into the
But
next.
you still think he would just have like artifice armor or something?
Yeah,
So
like
it's a little 2-up.
Kanto has 2-up.
Yeah,
Pedro Kanto has 2-up.
of course. You do.
Kato Sicarius probably has a 2-up.
Thumbs up. Little nod to the Crimson Fists fans there watching.
So here we go.
Here we
Hitting
go.
on 3.
Hit on 3s.
You moved, right?
Yes.
So yeah, just in case you need the +1.
I would have. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been nice. But I couldn't see him if I didn't move around the corner.
Alright, a lot of shots, a lot of hits there.
A lot of misses as well.
Actually, a lot of misses.
There's more. No rerolls.
No rerolls, but he doesn't need them.
Did you pass catechism?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, that was a fail, unfortunately.
Okay, so
been
wounding
a bit of a
on
failure all round.
pose to wound.
Yes, of course.
Pause to wound. We've
So,
got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
a minus.
-1 because
Okay.
you're in the tactical.
4 ups here.
2 go through.
Okay.
So he's down to 2.
2 go through from Ragnar.
Yeah.
Bolt gun from him.
Yep.
So 2 shots.
2 shots.
Over here.
Okay.
1 hit.
1 hit. And
1 wound.
1 wound on Ragnar.
-2.
-2 on this one. So 4 up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
4 up, he's okay.
And the chaplain?
Yes.
Does he have a grenade or?
He's
bolt
got
gun?
a heavy bolt pistol, I think. So
Heavy
I
bolt
think it's
pistol.
1 shot.
So 1 shot. And that's
It's a fail.
Oh dear.
it. Just follows.
Yeah,
Ended
just-
on a high, you know?
End it on a
I
high.
think that's everything, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's everything.
Don't forget, I need to take a morale test.
Oh, you do?
Let's do that.
It's not, well, no, I need to assault you.
Let's do that now.
Let's do that. Let's do that now.
Let's really end it on the high. No,
Hey!
insane who
I think he's just lost his head. He's like lost his head, so he's like he doesn't. He's no fear because it's just his head isn't there.
Okay.
He's just
So-
like that guy on the beach of Saving Private Ryan.
Just one.
In the
Oh, man.
days.
I watched that movie the other day. Actually, such a good movie.
Oh, all right.
He's just in the days.
Charge phase coming up. Alrighty, charge time. Even though Ragnar can't charge first, he's
Yeah,
going to
okay,
intervene.
yeah.
So in you go. So that's they're in, and then Azrael on the other flank of the battlefield down this alleyway is going to fight some big dogs.
Oh, yes, we are.
This roll charge here, obviously knowing to
That's 10.
Overwatch from Mr. Pardo.
Yeah.
So we might as well start with Ragnar.
Yeah.
If he
He
technically
attacks
fights
first.
first.
He didn't speak, would he?
Yeah, he would intervene.
Oh, okay. He's going to go into the boys there.
Okay. So I hit on 2s
Hit on 2s.
and I wound on 3s.
Quite a few misses there. But
-4 damage 2. So you've got
Okay.
3 wounds each. So
Okay.
that's 2 dead and 1's on
1.
1 wound. You mean? Yeah.
wow. Okay.
So you attack back now. Obviously the sergeant is still there.
I don't know.
Yeah, he would have left. That's the sergeant.
That's
There.
the one with the white stripe.
He would have stayed there.
Yeah.
He's off. He's
he's
got
got
5
5
attacks here on the charge.
Okay, here we go. Hitting on 4s. Okay.
Yeah.
1 wound.
Yeah.
At least we kill him.
Fails. So no,
Oh, you have
he's-
CP?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll that. Into a
That goes
5.
5.
He's good to go.
So with his wound count
Still on
somewhere-
2. Still on 2 wounds.
There it is. Got knocked off. Big thumbs up there from Nick. Expertise in the combat phase there from the Dark
Yeah,
Angels.
you do have to attack there right now.
Now
Yeah.
Azrael fights.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
You worried?
I'm worried. I'm worried.
Well, he's
Yeah.
got his familiar.
So is it 6 attacks? I believe he has.
I don't know.
Let's quickly check his stats,
Yeah, check his
and
stats.
then we shall get into the fighting. And we're back. Magic of Cinema. How many attacks did he have?
6.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So you were
That
right.
was
Is that with the extra?
With shock
one?
assault.
With
yeah,
With shock
with
assault. Shockingly assaulting
So hitting on 2s.
the wolves.
And he cannot reroll from himself, can he?
You gave him full rerolls.
Oh yes, true.
Gave him full rerolls.
That's
you go.
full round of hits there. Now we're going into 3s to wound, is it?
Strength 6.
yeah.
So, yeah.
3s to wound.
So 5 wounds.
5 wounds on the wolves, Mr. Pardo. So we're going to take
What's the damage?
Damage 2.
Damage 2, so I can do 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Well,
you have
one's
to.
on 2.
You have to do it on him anyway because
Yeah, I can do 3 at a time because it will kill the these are 4 plus.
1 on 2.
there's one or two
Yeah,
wounds,
and these are 4 ups, so I can do them at the same time.
But if
Yeah.
you suffer 1,
because it's 2
you're just
damage.
gonna die. So yeah, so it's 1 at a time.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, it would spill over.
But if you pass 3 and if you pass 2 and fail 1, you could have failed that one first. You know what I mean? It would spill over.
Okay,
No.
so 4 up,
There you go.
4 up. Nope,
No,
he's dead.
he's
and
gone.
4 up.
No.
So
2 wounds are down on this one.
Yes, 2
Down
wounds
to 2. And
He's
is
the sergeant actually. So.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, he's not the sergeant. He's the sergeant, so you can
Yeah.
take him off. I just like him.
You just
he's
like
Father
him.
Christmas.
Ah,
Father Christmas on a
So you've
wolf.
taken 3 so far. There's 2 left.
And 2 more.
Yeah, that's 5 wounds.
Pass.
Yeah.
4 up.
no.
So he's dead. I can't. There's no more CP to
There is not.
do, and I had to take them on the storm shields.
Well, the wolf gets in.
So I attack back. So he's got 3 attacks, 1 for charging, and the 2 lightning claws. Do they still have bestial nature? Does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
To start your next phase, or
Does it?
Oh, it
do
could
that?
be. Let's quickly check.
Yeah.
One more appears.
Yes.
Because it does until the next command phase.
Mhm. So wounding on 4s, re-rolling because of the lightning claws.
Yeah, I think that 6 was a fail.
No, that was a hit. I moved from a 4 to a
Oh,
6. This one's a fail. This one's a fail. So 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Here we go. 4 up saves. Ooh,
One fail.
nice.
It's just damage 1 on the lightning claws.
Tanked it. Just 1 wound down on Azrael. So,
he's got 6 wounds.
he's pretty happy there. And
Um,
that's...
No,
Oh.
the lieutenant has to fire now.
Fire?
Attack.
Fire attack!
3 attacks. 5 attacks. Sorry. Hitting on 2s.
Because he's a space wolf.
Wounding on 3s.
Because he's a space wolf.
-2. Damage 2. So
Cool.
4 ups.
4 ups.
Sorry, 5 ups.
5 ups. Oh,
4 dead.
Because
damage 2, yeah?
Yeah, damage 2.
Was that all of them?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
all failed.
unbelievable. The Wolves are hammering the Dark Angels now. Dark Angels fans watching at home, don't despair.
It's just me playing them. I won't play them again, I promise.
Okay, so that's the end of the turn.
Yep.
That's how it goes. We'll count up the scores and we'll go into Space Wolves, turn 12. Alrighty, turn 3 now. End the movement phase for the Wolves as they circle in. They can smell the blood of the Dark Angels.
About to cut the head off the snake.
There you go. Just rolls off the tongue.
Cut the head off this snake. Right,
Okay.
so let's go. Talk us through it, Mr. Pardo.
Yeah, so basically everything stayed put on the back lines because they're just a covering fire.
Yep.
The Thunderwolf Cavalry have fallen back just because I want to shoot into Azrael because once he's dead, he's removed, it's basically game over.
Yep.
The characters have stayed in combat. The 2 wolves on either side have stayed up, have moved up.
They've captured this objective over
Yes, and they're just moving up just if we need extra support and engage all fronts just in case. So
here. Okay.
we can go straight on to shooting.
Let's do
There's
it.
no point in doing anything else. So we're gonna do the macro on Asmius.
Okay, do you want to do the healthy one
Yeah.
first?
So healthy one first. Number of shots.
Are you putting wisdom on them?
There's any
Um,
With your CP?
you have 2 CP. Let's mark you up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put reroll ones in there. So 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
2 hits. Wounding on 2s. No, sorry. Wounding on 4s. I can only wound you on 4s.
Yeah.
Only wound.
Azrael.
That's a fail.
It's a fail. So 3 wounds.
So you're down
Yeah.
to 2.
Let's quickly do the other macro.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to be faster, but if not, we'll start doing all the smaller guns anyway. So number
Okay.
of shots is 5. Rerolling 1s. That's 2 hits.
Yeah.
4's 2 wounds. 1
One
wound.
wound.
So if you fail this, he's dead.
He's
He
dead.
failed. He is
is
dead. I think we can call it there now because that was like the stubborn unit to get off because I was hit wounding on 4s.
So stubborn.
Yeah.
so stubborn. So
I
stubborn.
just want to go. I just want to go home.
So
Okay, fair enough. That sounds like it. I mean, you're in combat here.
Yeah, like I'll just guide you for what would actually happen. So all this on this side will take him off.
Yeah.
Probably he's on down to a couple of wounds.
And then it's
These 2 will slice away into here. He will remove probably him.
Yep.
And then
Please.
all that's remaining is the two characters. Yeah.
poor guy.
I mean, to be fair, he probably do himself in. even if-
Just let him,
Yeah.
let him shoot it
Yeah.
himself.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay, fist bump. Let's have a chat about Wolves and Dark Angels first. Melee on SN coming up.
So
Oh boy, that wasn't nice at all.
and now I realize why I don't play Imperium.
Yes,
I don't like it.
You're a Xenos boy.
Yeah.
You are a Xenos boy. You sure? We should have stuck to the Harlequins today. You didn't know about this, but me and DC were talking about what should we tell Nick take? Harlequins, and then we said no, a good grudge match would be Dark Angels versus Space Wolves. But like, yeah, let's talk about the game. Like, it was crazy how I still don't know what's happened to have it gone so badly on your behalf. So. Was it you say it's turn 1, right?
Yeah, I think I just think I couldn't deal with the armor. 10 shots even with the plasma. The infantry was already on top of me. If I don't kill the infantry, they charge in.
Yeah.
If I didn't kill the infantry, the dreadnoughts were going to charge in. If I didn't kill the dreadnoughts or the infantry, the wolves were going to charge in. It was I just couldn't deal with all the threats that were coming at me with only 2 Ravenwing units.
Yeah,
it's just
that's very true.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Too many threats.
It was just the threats were a lot. I just flooded the table very, very easily, and when my rolling was really hot as well with everything that touched was good. Ragnar was a beast on that side. The wolves moving with the advance and still charging is amazing.
I mean, Ragnar did what he does at the end of the day. If you charge a unit of 4 and a unit of 4 again, he's going to devour the small elite units is what he's made to kill.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just the way that goes.
Yeah.
On the other side, I only had 1 dreadnought.
Yeah.
Didn't do what he had to do. I didn't kill your dreadnought.
Yeah.
Then you still had 2 macros firing at me again. It was just
it's the list has performed really, really well. I wasn't expecting it at all. I've tried a very similar list and it didn't do well, so I think it's just been my day. Flooding the board like I did when you deploy as a castle or castle-ish doesn't help either.
No, at all.
I was grabbing all the objectives. I still had a lot of units, and like you said, you had to remove the front threats before.
Yeah. And there was still 2 big threats behind the macros.
Yes.
The crack missiles, the storm bolters, all the small arms fire.
Yeah, definitely.
It was just too much to deal with.
Anyway, we've had a big laugh. We've been laughing
hilarious.
a lot behind the camera, just because of our mostly on Nick's behalf of the roles and the things that have been happening. So hope you've enjoyed it anyway. Liked what's happened on the battlefield, liked the battlefield, liked the armies, and I hope you've enjoyed the game anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I have. It's been hilarious. It's been a hilarious time.
So we'll catch you back in the next one. Cheerio!